What if the best time to help your brain is not in the morning and not at lunch, but in the last 2 hours before you go to sleep? Most people think sleep is just rest, but sleep is also repair time. Your brain uses the night to clean up waste, calm swelling, and lock in new memories. And here is the part most seniors never hear. The food you eat before bed can push your brain in one of two directions. It can make the night repair weaker, or it can support the repair so you wake up clearer. A lot of people over 60 feel the same things. They forget names. They walk into a room and forget why. They feel foggy in the morning. They read something and it does not stick. Many believe this is just normal aging, like gray hair. But new research suggests the brain is not simply breaking. In many cases, it is not getting the best support to do its nightly work. Your brain still knows how to protect itself. It just needs the right help at the right time. Think about your brain like a busy city. All day long, cars move, lights flash, and work gets done. That is thinking, talking, planning, and remembering. But every city makes trash. Your brain does too. It makes waste from normal work. It also makes broken parts inside brain cells over time. If the trash does not get cleared, the city runs worse. Traffic gets slow, problems pile up. In the brain, that can look like slower thinking and weaker memory. Now here's the key. Your brain has a cleanup system that works best during deep sleep. Some scientists call it the brain's night rinse. During the first part of the night, deep sleep helps move fluid through the brain and wash away waste. This includes waste linked with faster brain aging. But deep sleep is also the first thing many seniors lose. They may fall asleep, but the sleep can be light. They may wake up more often, or they may sleep enough hours but still feel tired. When deep sleep drops, the brain's cleanup can drop too. This is one reason the 2 hours before bed matter so much. If you eat or drink things that disturb sleep, your brain may miss its best repair time. Big sugar desserts, heavy fried food, alcohol, late caffeine. These can raise stress signals in the body. They can also change blood sugar. They can also make sleep lighter. That does not mean you have to be perfect. It just means the bedtime window is powerful. There is another piece that matters after 60. Inside your brain, there is a helpful growth signal called BDNF. That is a big science name, but the idea is simple. BDNF helps your brain build and protect connections. These connections are what you use to learn and remember. Many people make less BDNF as they age. That can make memory feel weaker. It can also make the brain less flexible. So the goal is to support habits and foods that help protect BDNF and calm brain stress. And then there is brain energy. Your brain uses tiny power makers inside cells. These are called mitochondria. They help brain cells make energy to send messages fast. As we age, some mitochondria get damaged. When that happens, they can create more cell stress. That stress can lead to more swelling in the brain over time. The brain does have a way to clean out damaged mitochondria. This clean-out process is called mitophagy. Again, big word, simple meaning. It is like taking out bad batteries so the device can work better. When mitophagy works well, brain cells stay stronger. There is one more system you should know about. Your gut talks to your brain. This is not a guess, it is real biology. Your gut has bacteria that break down parts of food into small compounds. Some of those compounds can support the brain. Some can increase swelling if the gut is out of balance. This is why the same food can help one person more than another person. Your gut bacteria help decide what you get from food. So tonight, we are going to use this idea in a simple way. We will talk about 3 easy fruits you can eat before bed. Not rare, not expensive, just simple foods that many stores carry. Each fruit supports the brain in a different way. One helps support cell cleanup and brain energy. One helps support memory signals and brain connections. And one helps support deeper sleep, which makes the whole brain repair system work better. Timing matters. The goal is to eat these fruits about 1 to 2 hours before bed, not right before you lie down. Give your body time to start digestion. Also, keep the portions normal. You are not trying to eat a huge snack. You are trying to send the brain the right signals. Now let's start with the first fruit because it may be the most surprising. It is pomegranate. Pomegranate looks like it should be a fancy health food, but it is really just a fruit with powerful plant compounds inside. The helpful parts are the juicy seeds, also called arils. When you eat pomegranate, the best benefits do not start in your mouth, they start in your gut. Pomegranate contains special plant nutrients called elagitannins. Your body does not fully use them right away. Instead, some of your gut bacteria break them down into a smaller compound called urolithin A. Why does that matter? Because urolithin A has been studied for how it may support mitophagy. Remember, mitophagy is the process where cells clear out damaged mitochondria. If brain cells clear out damaged mitochondria better, they may run cleaner, they may make energy better, they may send signals better, and they may create less cell stress. This is one reason pomegranate gets attention in research on healthy aging. Here's the simple idea. When you eat pomegranate in the evening, your gut bacteria work on those plant compounds over the next few hours. That means the helpful compounds may rise during the night while your brain is in its repair mode. So the timing fits the goal. You are not just eating a healthy fruit. You are trying to match food timing with nighttime repair. Some research in animals and early human studies suggests urolithin A may help lower swelling signals and support cell cleanup. Scientists have studied it in the brain and also in other parts of the body linked with aging. Does this mean pomegranate is a cure for memory loss? No. But it does mean it may be one simple tool that supports the biology of brain health, especially when used with good sleep. Now let's talk about how to use pomegranate in real life, because this is where people get confused. You do not need a perfect routine. You need an easy routine you can repeat. A simple amount is about half of a pomegranate to one pomegranate worth of seeds in the evening. If that is hard to find or takes too long to open, you can use 100% pomegranate juice instead. But it must be pure juice with no added sugar. A good amount is about 4 to 6 ounces, not a huge glass. Just a small serving. If you drink a lot, you may take in too much sugar for bedtime. There is one small trick that can help. Some plant nutrients absorb better when you eat them with a little healthy fat. So you can pair pomegranate with a few walnuts, or a small spoon of nut butter, or a little plain yogurt. Keep it small. You want your stomach calm at night. Also, remember the gut bacteria part. Not everyone makes the same amount of urolithin A from pomegranate. If your gut is out of balance, you may not convert as much at first. This is not a reason to quit. It is a reason to think long term. Over time, eating more whole foods and more fiber can support better gut balance. That can help you get more from foods like pomegranate. One more important note. If you have diabetes or you are very sensitive to sugar, you should be careful with portions. You can still use these fruits, but it may help to pair them with protein or fat, like nuts or plain Greek yogurt. And if you take medicines, especially blood thinners or diabetes medicine, check with your doctor about what is safe for you. Food can be powerful, but safety comes first. So that is fruit number 1, pomegranate. It supports the cell battery cleanout idea. It may support mitophagy. It may support brain energy. And the timing before bed may help it line up with your brain's night repair. Now we move to fruit number 2, and this one is simple, common, and easy to add to your night routine. It is blueberries. Many people hear blueberries are healthy and they stop there. But for the aging brain, blueberries are not just a general health food. They have specific plant compounds that may support memory and brain connections in a real way. The main helpers in blueberries are called anthocyanins. That is the natural color that makes blueberries dark blue and purple. Anthocyanins are part of a larger group called flavonoids. Here is why that matters. Your brain is protected by a barrier. It is called the blood-brain barrier. Its job is to block many harmful things from entering your brain. That is good, but it also means many nutrients have a hard time reaching brain tissue. Some flavonoids, including anthocyanins, have a better chance of getting through. Once they are in, they may help reduce stress in brain cells and support healthy brain signaling. One reason blueberries matter after 60 is because they may support a key brain growth signal called BDNF. That stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It is a long name, but the idea is easy. BDNF helps your brain build, protect, and strengthen connections. Those connections are what help you learn and remember. You can think of BDNF like plant food for your brain. When BDNF is lower, it can be harder to form strong memory pathways. Many people produce less BDNF as they age. That is one reason memory can feel weaker, even if you are still smart and active. Research has linked diets higher in flavonoid-rich foods with slower cognitive decline over time. In large studies where people were followed for years, those who ate more foods rich in anthocyanins tended to have better brain aging patterns. Blueberries show up again and again in this research, along with other dark berries. This does not prove one food prevents disease, but it does suggest these compounds may support the brain in ways that matter. Blueberries may also help with inflammation. Inflammation is like a small fire in the body. A little is normal, but when it stays high for a long time, it can harm tissues, including the brain. Some studies suggest berry compounds can help lower inflammatory signals and oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is like rusting on the inside. Over many years, that rust can damage cells. This is another reason blueberries are often called a brain-supporting food. Now let's connect blueberries to sleep, because that is the big theme. Your brain does important memory work at night. During sleep, your brain sorts through the day. It keeps what matters. It strengthens useful memories. It clears out noise. This is one reason people often feel sharper after good sleep. It is also why poor sleep can make memory feel worse fast. Blueberries are interesting here because the helpful effects are not always instant. Your body needs time to digest and absorb the compounds. Blood flow changes and brain signaling changes can peak later, not right away. That is why eating blueberries about 90 minutes to 2 hours before bed may fit well with your brain's nighttime memory work. You are giving your body time to deliver these compounds while the brain is switching into its save and clean mode. The bedtime plan with blueberries is easy. Aim for about half a cup to 1 cup. Fresh or frozen, both work. Frozen blueberries can even be a smart choice because they are picked when ripe and then frozen fast. That can help lock in nutrients. Eat them plain if you like, or mix them into plain Greek yogurt. Yogurt adds protein, which can help steady blood sugar, and it also contains helpful bacteria for the gut. Another option is a small smoothie with blueberries and a little milk or unsweetened almond milk. Keep it small and simple. What you want to avoid is the fake blueberry trap. Many blueberry foods in stores are really sugar foods. Blueberry muffins, blueberry syrup, sweetened dried blueberries, blueberry jam. These often have added sugar and refined flour. That can cause a blood sugar rise at night. It can also make sleep lighter for some people. The goal is the berry compounds, not a dessert. Also be careful with portions. More is not always better before bed. If you eat a very large bowl of fruit, your stomach may feel too full. You may wake up during the night. Keep it moderate. The goal is a steady routine you can repeat. Now you have fruit number 1 and fruit number 2. Pomegranate supports cell cleanup and energy at the tiny battery level. Blueberries support brain connections and memory signals like BDNF. Both are helpful, but there is still one missing piece, and it is the piece many seniors struggle with the most: deep sleep. This brings us to fruit number 3, and it surprises many people. It is kiwi. Kiwi is not famous like blueberries. It is not treated like a superfood in most places. But kiwi can matter because it supports the foundation that makes brain repair possible. That foundation is sleep quality. Your brain's best cleanup system works during deep sleep. If deep sleep is weak, the cleanup is weaker. When the cleanup is weaker, more waste can build up in the brain over time. This waste includes proteins that researchers link with faster cognitive decline. Sleep is not just rest, it is a nightly reset. After 60, many people make less melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that helps tell your body, it's night, it's time to sleep. When melatonin drops, falling asleep can take longer, staying asleep can be harder, and deep sleep can shrink. You might still spend hours in bed, but the sleep may not be strong enough for full repair. Kiwi may help because it contains natural compounds linked with sleep chemistry. Kiwi has small amounts of melatonin. It also contains serotonin, which the body can use to make melatonin. Kiwi also provides nutrients like tryptophan, which supports the body's ability to make calming brain chemicals. Kiwi even has an enzyme that may help digestion and amino acid absorption for some people. The simple idea is that kiwi can give your body raw materials that support the sleep pathway. Several studies have looked at kiwi eaten before bed. In some trials, people who ate kiwi in the evening reported better sleep quality. Some fell asleep faster. Some woke up less. Some had better sleep time. Not every person will have the same result, but kiwi is a low-effort option that has real research behind it. Here is what makes kiwi special for this video. Kiwi is not just good for sleep. Better sleep supports the brain's cleanup system. Better sleep supports memory storage. Better sleep lowers stress hormones at night. So kiwi can support brain health in a powerful, indirect way. It helps the thing that makes everything else work. The bedtime plan for kiwi is very simple. Eat 2 medium green kiwis about 1 hour before bed. That timing gives your body time to digest and start using the compounds. Some people eat the skin too. The skin has extra fiber and plant nutrients. But only do that if you can tolerate it, and wash it well. If the skin feels unpleasant, just peel it. You can also blend kiwi into a small smoothie if chewing fruit at night is not your favorite. If you are trying kiwi for the first time at night, start slow. Try 1 kiwi for a few nights and see how your stomach feels. Kiwi has fiber. For many people, that is good. For some, too much fiber right before bed can cause gas or discomfort. The goal is better sleep, not a noisy stomach. Now step back and notice what is happening. Each fruit covers a different need. Pomegranate supports cell-level cleanup and energy. Blueberries support memory pathways and brain signaling. Kiwi supports deep sleep, which allows the brain's cleaning and memory systems to run better. This is why the timing before bed matters. You are not just eating healthy, you are building a bedtime routine that lines up with what your brain naturally tries to do overnight. You do not have to eat all 3 fruits every night. You can rotate. You can do blueberries and kiwi one night and pomegranate another night. Or you can use smaller amounts of each. The best plan is the one you can keep doing. Consistency matters more than perfection. Tart cherries are that extra option. They are not always easy to find fresh, but many people can find tart cherry juice. Tart cherries have natural plant compounds that may support sleep and recovery. They also contain anthocyanins, like berries do. Some research reviews have found that tart cherry products can help some people sleep a little longer and wake up less at night. They may also support lower inflammation signals in the body. That matters because high inflammation is not only a joint problem, it can also affect the brain. But tart cherries are not in the top 3 for tonight for one main reason: access. Blueberries, kiwis, and pomegranate are easier for most people to get. So think of tart cherries as a bonus tool. If you like the taste, and you can find unsweetened tart cherry juice, you can rotate it into your routine sometimes. A small amount is enough. You do not need a huge glass. Now let's bring everything together in a simple way, because the real power is not just in one fruit. It is in how these fruits fit into the brain's night routine. At night, your brain has 3 big jobs. First, it needs deep sleep so it can run its cleaning system. Second, it needs support for memory building so new learning sticks better. Third, it needs support for cell energy and repair so brain cells stay strong. These 3 fruits line up with those 3 needs. Kiwi supports sleep chemistry. It gives the body building blocks that can help the body make sleep hormones and calming brain chemicals. When sleep is deeper, the brain's cleanup system can work better, and the brain can store memories better. Blueberries support brain signaling and memory pathways. Their anthocyanins can support the systems linked with learning and protecting brain connections. They may also support healthy blood flow and lower cell stress. Pomegranate supports cell-level repair through the gut. Your gut bacteria can turn pomegranate compounds into urolithin A. That compound has been studied for supporting mitophagy, which helps clear damaged mitochondria. Healthier mitochondria can mean cleaner energy and less cell stress. So the idea is simple. Better sleep plus better brain signals plus better cell repair equals a better chance for a sharper morning. Now let's talk about the most common question people ask. Is fruit before bed bad for blood sugar? This is a fair worry. And the honest answer is, it depends. Some fruits can raise blood sugar fast, especially if you eat a lot. Fruit juice can also raise blood sugar faster than whole fruit because juice has less fiber. Also, each person is different. Someone with diabetes or insulin resistance has to be more careful than someone without those issues. But the three fruits we talked about are usually easier choices than many other bedtime snacks. They have fiber, they have water, and in normal portions, they tend to have a lower sugar hit than cookies, cereal, or ice cream. Here is a simple way to make fruit before bed safer for blood sugar. Pair it with protein or healthy fat. This can slow down digestion and soften the blood sugar rise. You can pair fruit with things like plain Greek yogurt, a small handful of walnuts, almonds, or a spoon of nut butter. You can also add chia seeds to yogurt. Keep it small. You do not need a big snack. You want your body calm and steady as you sleep. Also, keep the serving size reasonable. Half a cup to 1 cup of blueberries is enough. 2 kiwis are enough. Half to 1 pomegranate is enough, or a small amount of pure juice if you use juice. If you double or triple these amounts, the sugar and the stomach load can become too much at night. And one more important point. If you have diabetes, if you take insulin, if you take medicine that lowers blood sugar, or if you take blood thinners, you should talk with your doctor before changing your routine. Some foods can interact with medicine. Safety comes first. Now let's talk about the timing again, because timing is the hidden trick. You do not want to eat fruit right before you lie down. That can lead to reflux for some people. It can also make sleep lighter if your digestion is too active. A good window is about 1 to 2 hours before bed. Kiwi often works well closer to 1 hour before bed. Blueberries and pomegranate can work well closer to 90 minutes to 2 hours before bed. If you want an easy plan, here are a few simple options. Option 1 is the sleep first plan. Eat 2 kiwis about 1 hour before bed. That is it. This is a good start for people who struggle most with sleep. Option 2 is the memory plan. Eat half to 1 cup of blueberries in the early part of your evening, about 90 minutes to 2 hours before bed. If you want, add plain yogurt. This can support your brain while keeping blood sugar steadier. Option 3 is the cell repair plan. Eat pomegranate seeds in the evening or drink a small serving of 100% pomegranate juice with no sugar added. Pair it with a few nuts. Option 4 is the combo plan, but keep it light. You can do a smaller amount of 2 fruits instead of a big amount of 1. For example, half a cup of blueberries with yogurt and 1 kiwi, or 1 kiwi and a small amount of pomegranate seeds. The goal is not to feel stuffed. The goal is to feed the nighttime repair process. Now let's cover common mistakes that can ruin the results, even if you choose the right fruits. Mistake 1 is adding sugar. A lot of people take blueberries and pour sweet syrup on them. Or they buy fruit yogurt that is loaded with sugar. Or they buy pomegranate juice that has extra sugar added. That is a problem at night. Added sugar can raise blood sugar and push stress hormones up. It can also make sleep lighter and more broken. Mistake 2 is eating too much. Even healthy food can be too heavy before bed. Too much fruit can lead to stomach discomfort. Too much fiber can cause gas. Too much liquid can cause bathroom trips at night. Keep it simple and small. Mistake 3 is eating fruit with the wrong partners. If you eat fruit with cookies, cake, or sweet cereal, you turn a helpful snack into a sugar spike. If you want to pair fruit with something, Choose protein and healthy fat, not refined carbs. Mistake 4 is expecting a miracle in one night. Some people do feel a difference quickly, especially with kiwi and sleep. But brain health is usually a slow build. Think in weeks, not hours. Your brain is like a garden. You water it and care for it, and growth happens over time. Now, one more piece matters a lot. Your brain's repair at night depends on your sleep habits, too. Food can help, but it works best when the basics are there. Try to keep your bedtime and wake time steady most days. Keep your room cool and dark. Avoid bright screens close to bedtime. Avoid heavy meals late. Limit alcohol at night, because alcohol can reduce deep sleep even if it makes you feel sleepy at first. If you do these basics and add the right fruits, you are giving your brain a much better repair environment. So what is the big message of this whole video? It is this: your brain does not just shut off at night. It is working. It is cleaning. It is sorting memories. It is repairing. And you can support that work. After 60, this matters even more because the body has less margin. Sleep can get lighter. Melatonin can drop. BDNF can drop. The gut can change. Mitochondria can get weaker. None of this means you are stuck. It just means small, smart habits matter more than ever. Now let's do a quick recap of the 3 fruits in plain words. Pomegranate supports deep repair at the cell level, mainly through a gut-made compound that may help clean out weak mitochondria. This supports brain energy and may lower cell stress. Blueberries support memory signals and brain connections. Their plant compounds are linked with better brain aging in many studies. They may support the brain's ability to learn and store information. Kiwi supports sleep, and sleep supports everything else. Kiwi can help the body make and use sleep chemicals, leading to deeper sleep for some people. Deeper sleep helps the brain clean itself and store memories. And if you want a bonus option, tart cherries can be used sometimes for sleep and inflammation support, especially as unsweetened tart cherry juice. Now here is the step you can take tonight. Choose one fruit, just one. Keep it simple. Eat it at the right time. Then pay attention tomorrow morning. Do you feel clearer? Do you feel more rested? Do you feel less foggy? Keep a small note if you want. Your body gives feedback when you watch for it. And remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is a routine you can repeat. A small habit done many times is stronger than a big habit done once. Your brain is not helpless. It is adaptable. It is always responding to the signals you give it. Tonight, give it better signals. Give it better sleep. And give it the kind of support that helps it wake up ready.